Continuing our conversation on how you can legally, ethically, and creatively be using AI inside of your author life to save you time and effort, let's talk about one way that you can be enhancing what you're doing with your marketing for your writing, but it comes with a little caveat. So you have the ability to take the chapters that you have written, put them into an AI, and have it summarize the chapter. Now, this can save you time with your marketing, especially if you're going to be pitching it to a traditional publisher, or if you're making something like a school guide to go with it. So if you want this to be used in the educational system, you're going to want to summarize things. You're going to want to have that for your own records. You're going to want to have that summary if you have not done it while you're writing it. So if you're somebody who's just kind of like figuring things out as you go and you don't have that bullet point list because you didn't stop to do it while you were working on your manuscript, this is a great way to get those bullet point lists or the summarization of each chapter. Now, in order to do this, you are going to copy and paste it and put it directly into whatever AI you are going to be using. You're going to want to start with a prompt that says, please summarize this chapter from my novel. Or you're going to say something along the lines of, please give me a bullet point list of everything that happens in this chapter of my novel. You're going to keep it very simple with the instructions and then just paste all of that in. You can have a line dividing it if you want so that it knows where it's going to start, and you will be able to feed that into your AI and get the response back. Now, from there, you can tweak it yourself. You can ask it to tweak it. You can ask for both the summarization of it and the bullet point list. You can do whatever you need. However, there's the slight caveat with this one. So when it comes to this, you are inputting your entire manuscript, or at least chapter by chapter, into the AI. And that's a pro tip. If you're going to do this chapter by chapter, not the entire novel. Don't overwhelm it. Do it a piece at a time. Now, you are giving it to the AI. In some cases, not all cases, depending on the program you use, now it has your information. And I'm not saying it's going to do anything nefarious with it. It's not going to copy your book. It's not going to try to publish your book or anything like that, but it now has your information, which means potentially it could then be learning from what you are doing to educate its infrastructure inside of the AI to then respond to other people in more accurate ways. So this now is potentially educating the AI. And again, not all programs work like this. Some of them do, some of them don't. So we're not actually showing you how to do this like we do with most of the rest of this series. We are going to be giving you this information so that you can figure out how you need to do this. So this is really nice because, again, you can get the summary of it. You can use this for your educational work. You can use this for your bullet point list. You can use it for your marketing. You can use it if you're pitching something, if you have to do that summary. Now, if you are going to be pitching something to like a traditional publisher and they ask for a summary of each chapter, please don't just give them the AI because that's kind of ick. You want to make sure that it has given it to you and then you're fixing it, you're doing an overhaul of it. But this is kind of nice because it is going to then refine what you're doing. It's going to pull out those highlight moments from your novel. And you can be specific with this. You can say, just give me a summary, give me a 1-paragraph summary, give me a 2-paragraph summary. You can be as specific as you want and ask multiple times to get what you need. This also really helps you to refine themes. You can even get in there and say, find the themes that I have written inside of this chapter and get more valuable information that you can then use in your marketing, your cross-promotion, in your comparison things, your comp titles that you're going to be working with, which we've done videos on before here inside of this series. So if this is something you're going to be doing, there's a lot of valuable information to gain from this that you can then use to work on your novel, to do all the really cool things with your marketing and understand who you are as a writer even better than you already do, because that objective eye can come into your novel and say, okay, here are themes that you've written. Here are things that we've seen on repeat. And you can find those threads because you're not, again, putting the entire book in at once, unless you want to, but you have to understand you're now giving that entire novel to your AI, and potentially it could be used to educate the infrastructure of that AI and used for other things as well, depending on what you want to do. So this is one you can do. This is one I don't need to do for myself because I'm very good at summarizing what I've done. I had that running bullet point list of all of my chapters. If you've seen my Show Me How You Write series, I have on screen exactly how I write, and a bunch of other authors have joined me in this series to show exactly how they write as well, so you can cobble together your own best practices for writing. And you can see exactly what we've done. So I don't need to do something like this. This is not something I'm going to do, but it is something that is an option to you. There are lots of ways that you can be using AI to take what you've already created and enhance it in different ways and learn more about it and do some really cool things with it so that it saves you time on the marketing side, on the pitching side, on the comp title side. All of those things that will help you to make more sales on the back end can be done with AI or with the assistance of AI. We've got a full series on how you can be doing this, so I will link that down below for you. There are tons of ways that you can find comp titles and marketing ideas and ads copy and all of the things to help you write stronger, better, and faster, to help you to market better, to help save you time and effort and stress and give you back luxury time inside of your author career so that you can write your books but still live your best life and do the things that you love in the writing world and save a little bit of effort on the things that maybe you don't love as much. If you have questions on how you can ethically, legally, and creatively be using AI inside of your author business, drop those down below. But there's a full playlist, and it's an ongoing playlist. I come up with new ideas for this all of the time. And we have a lawyer come to join us every single week to answer our questions on the legal side of publishing and the legal side of AI in publishing. So if you have questions on the legal side of things, go ahead and drop those down below. We want to make sure that we are continuing to help you. He comes back every single week, so we are always coming up with new content to make sure we are on the right path to profitability inside of the author world while still being legal and ethical and creative about it. So we will see you in the upcoming episodes that will help you to navigate how you can ethically, legally, and creatively be using AI inside of your author life, and daily videos helping you navigate the world of publishing, from writing to publishing to marketing, to make this your most profitable year ever. We'll see you there.